Welcome back, Filmholics. My name is Kyle Cake, but in this channel, I find anything and everything filmmaking. So today, what we're gonna do is we're doing a review on this lens right over here. It is the Sony 18 to 105.4. No, not point 0.4. f4. Sorry, that was weird. But we're reviewing this lens, and I have a little dramatic for ya. You see? Let's go ahead and go straight there. I hope you guys like that cinematic. This lens is actually one of my favorite because of a YouTuber that I used to watch and I still watch to this day. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. He's very underrated in my opinion. Like nobody's got anything on him. There's like Peter McKinnon, of course, who does a lot of stuff, but he's kind of clickbaity. Same with Matt. But I just like this guy because he's really down to earth. He's really friendly. He's a really cool guy. You should check his channel out. His name is Cody Blue. You've probably already seen a lot of his reviews, and he has reviewed this lens kind of in a way. He has done a lot of videos. This is his go-to lens. It's definitely not my go-to lens. I go for more of a cinematic lens, but in the same time, this lens is great for YouTube because you're able to vlog with it, you're able to do so much with it. So let's go ahead and get started with the stats. So the stats of this are, again, it is an f4, so it's not gonna be great for low light. Now, with that being said, with summer coming in, it's fine to have it. Honestly, I actually even had to use a filter, like an ND filter for it, just so that I could use it in the woods. And this is with shade and a bunch of other factors involved. Now, with that being said, it's still a really good shallow depth of field because the more you zoom in, the more the depth of field will show. Whenever I get any close-up, it will have great depth of field, as you can see in some of the inserts that I showed right now. And also, in the wide angles, it shows everything. So if you're doing something in nature or something involving the whole city and you want to show the whole city and you have to get almost everything in focus and just show the landscape, this is actually really good. Now, this lens is also meant for an APS-C sensor, so it's not going to work on full frame as it's like actual focal range. In full frame, it's going to show as 27mm to 157, give or take, depending on the equations. It says that on the B&H website. Now, with that being said, that means you get a bigger zoom in to whatever you want to get whenever you use it in full frame. So it's still able to be used. So if you have one of two cameras or both cameras, it's still usable. So that's why I actually really enjoy it. I could put it on my big camera, I could put it on this camera, and it still works. Now, there's two other things I love about this lens, and that's the autofocus and the stabilization. Now, the autofocus, it's meant to be used with the APS-C cameras, and I'm not sure if it works entirely with the big cameras just yet, but it does work with face tracking, as you can see with like a lot of my videos whenever I did use this lens. And also, it works with stabilization. So at the time, I forgot my gimbal, and I was meant to film a cinematic, so I did my no gimbal technique that I have a video of, and it still works. And with the internal, stabilization, it still worked with the cinematic I needed. I didn't need to stabilize it, I could still use a slow-mo, and it works perfectly. This is a very good and versatile lens. Again, it's not great for low light, that's why I have this lens that you see on me right now, and that is the Sigma 16mm f1.4. And that's the main lens I use whenever I go in low light. Yes, it doesn't have that 150, but if I'm doing something low light, you barely can see like way into the distance anyway, so I went for a wide angle. I'm thinking about getting the 35mm just to, have something closer. And in the same time, it's still versatile. You have literally from 18 to 105. You can go and look up into the mountains, you can get a really good wide angle of the woods, of the city, so you can do so much. It's meant to be a great vlogging lens. And the fact that it's all internal and it doesn't zoom, it doesn't telescope out, it means it's easier for the gimbal to use. So this is definitely going to be one of my staple lenses. I'm definitely going to be keeping it. And if you guys already have it, or if you guys are thinking about having it, go ahead and check the links down below. I have them down there at no extra cost to you guys. But don't forget to like and subscribe and dream on.